Hi, it's Jerry at the Fledge. Welcome to this discussion of 10,000 Fledges every Tuesday at 3 for 5 minutes or so. First, want to give you kind of a little history about the Fledge. In 2014, from 2014 to 2015, we were virtual. We had a couple of companies, a software company, a woodworking company, that wanted to kind of start banding resources together. We were doing our coding club at a restaurant. We were having pitch competitions for youth, or at least we had one of them. So we were acting virtual. We didn't have a building, and I actually questioned for a while whether we needed a building or not until we got a building, and then we understood the importance of it. So I want to put that out there. And then I want to fast forward to 2020, where virtualization is what everybody tried to do as soon as COVID hit. And even, the Fledge, we had to reinvent what that meant for us. So we've been doing that for the last 8 or 9 months, as much of you have been. And now we've got a couple of people who have moved to Madison, Meg and Ryan Miller, and they both have projects that they're working on. So we've got a couple of companies that want to band together their resources. They both have interest in community building, and they both want to do something with the Fledge. They like the Fledge. They see the value in the Fledge. And so earlier this week, a couple days ago, we created the Fledge Madison, and it has a Facebook page, and we'll figure out what to do as we kind of move forward. So now we've got the Fledge Madison virtual, and I want to make sure that our hypothesis is understood. So what our hypothesis is, sorry for the mic there, is we have an effective model for community and economic development that people can implement on a bootstrap. They don't need large grants or large investment or big buildings. It's a way for us to build community and build economic development, and do it in a way where you don't sit there waiting for perfect to get in the way of good. You don't need $1 million to get started. You don't need all this hip color painted stuff and fancy furniture and the highest tech and all of that. What you need is just a little bit of chaos, a little bit of fractals, some guidance on values, not rules, and maybe a kind of recipe for a soup, but the recipe doesn't specify the ingredients. And so we have a methodology for making soup, but we don't know what the ingredients are. And your community is what will provide the ingredients. So what we see is that we can't build the Fledge Madison, but what we can do is we can say, here is what's working at the Fledge in Lansing, and here's a couple people that experienced it. And if you try this model, we think that you'll see the same level of growth that we've seen, the same success that you've seen in the art and tech and food and all of that, and that you'll figure this out. And as you kind of wrestle with the chaos, order will emerge. And when that order emerges, you will start to define what the next Fledge is. And we think that, we're not going to come in and be the harm reduction specialist or feed the homeless or, work with the coding clubs for kids or whatever. We believe that the people are already there in the community doing that. And all we're trying to do is get you to unite together so you can see how special that inclusion and diversity and complexity and chaos and emergent order can be in a new way of organizing and implementing solutions to the unique problems that you have in Madison or you have in whatever community, the unique causes that you have, and the unique resources that you have to implement them. So we don't think we have all the answers. We don't think we know your community. What we think is we got a way to look at this, and let's get going in Madison to see if we can build something as special as we've built in Lansing. If you're interested in doing it in your community, please reach out to us. We're interested in getting to know what you're thinking. Love y'all. 10,000 Fledges. We're going to make it happen. Tune in next week. See you later.